Good evening. Hope you are doing well. This we've had at least our first winner for the first 7 days. I'm excited. Hope you are in. You can start. You can start from today. You can comment. You can share our challenge with other people. That's basically what you need to do. You comment what you've learned, and in the evening session, you tell us how it went, what are your struggles. So, because of your comments and what you tell me, I would like to share with you a few portions. This is probably going to be slightly a long video, but I'm sharing with you portions from my latest book. It's called Extreme Execution. There's a few things that I want to address that probably are going to benefit you. I don't want to talk any further. Let me get into the book. The book is called Extreme Execution. It's written by myself. This is 2026. So I'm going to read for you the introduction. It's why the world rewards finishers. People don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they lack follow through. Everyone has dreams. Fewer have deadlines. And even fewer have discipline. That's why this book exists. In every factory, boardroom, church, sales floor I've ever stepped into, I have met brilliant men and women who know what to do. Yet year after year, their results don't match their potential. It's not intelligence that's missing. It rarely is. It's execution. As Napoleon Hill warned, open quote, the world has the habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going. Close quote. The key word here is actions. Ideas inspire, but execution pays the bills. The case of almost. You have probably met people who almost started the business, almost closed the deal, almost launched the product, almost changed their life. Almost is a graveyard word. Jim Rohn said, open quote, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Close quote. That bridge is what this book builds. Plank by plank, step upon step, day by day. Extreme execution isn't about working until you collapse. It's about aligning purpose, systems, and habits so tightly that your results become inevitable. It's the opposite of busyness. It's clarity, courage, and consistency in motion. Why motivation isn't enough? Motivation is the spark. Execution is the engine. Tony Robbins likes to remind us that, open quote, it's not knowing what to do, it's doing what you know, close quote. How many of us attend seminars, underline books, and still stay stuck? Because knowledge doesn't move the needle, execution does. In manufacturing, we measure efficiency in output per hour. In life and leadership, efficiency is measured in results and impact per decision. You can be the most inspired person in the room and still lose to the one who acts without overthinking. The difference between dreamers and doers hit start before they feel ready. Success doesn't honor feelings. Success honors persistent action. The real enemy, hesitation. Hesitation is a thief dressed in logic. It tells you, wait for the perfect moment, while it quietly drains your momentum. General Patton once said, open quote, a good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week, close quote. That's extreme execution, the courage to move when others freeze. In my years leading production teams and running various businesses, I've seen what kills momentum: endless meetings, over planning, fear of failure. But seeking perfection before movement is the real enemy of progress. The person who executes imperfectly beats the person who never starts every single time. Results don't lie. Life demands results or nothing. In operations, numbers tell the truth. In sales, closed deals tell the truth. In life, results tell the truth. We live in an age where people talk strategy but avoid sweat. Everyone wants the harvest. Few are willing to till the ground. John Maxwell wrote, open quote, you will never change your life until you change something you do daily, close quote. Execution lives in the daily grind. It's built in the trenches, not in mere wish lists. When I coach leaders, I remind them leadership is measured in output, not in outlook. You can't wish productivity into existence. You build it by designing systems that force progress. That's what this book teaches: how to design your days, habits, and environment so results become attainable. Why most leaders struggle to execute? There are three main reasons leaders fail at execution. Number one, too many priorities. Diluted focus. When everything is important, nothing moves. Diluted focus moves no needle. Number two, lack of accountability. People promise without consequence. As Jocko Willing says, open quote, discipline equals freedom. With close quote, without accountability, freedom grows into chaos. Number three, emotional leadership. Some decisions are made based on feelings and not on real data. Feelings don't finish tasks. It's systems that do. The secret of extreme the system of extreme executors, in my opinion, is that they are people who have learned to replace emotion with rhythm. They turn their intentions into daily routines. Like someone aptly said, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Sustained success is systems. The missing link between vision and victory. Vision is powerful. The scripture is clear. Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint. Proverbs 29 verse 18, New King James Version. In other words, without clarity of direction, discipline collapses. But vision alone is not enough. Vision without execution becomes imagination. God gives revelation, but he expects obedience to follow. Thomas Edison captured it well when he said, vision without execution is delusion. Every visionary eventually needs an executor, or must become one, or the vision dies in theory. Scripture is full of people who received direction from God, but only those who acted on it saw victory. This is where many leaders stall. They can see the mountain, but they don't know how to climb it step by step. Extreme execution breaks the mountain into manageable hills. It teaches you to measure progress, move decisively, and master consistency, one obedient action at a time. My journey to extreme execution. I didn't discover this concept in a classroom. I have lived it in factories, on the farm, boardrooms, and churches. I've seen million rand machines idle because a foreman failed to follow through on a checklist. I've seen it with our politicians. I've seen sales teams lose deals because they didn't call back when they said they would. I've seen entrepreneurs drown in unfinished projects while blaming the economy. That's when I realized the world doesn't pay you for ideas, it pays you for implementation. Success is implementation, success is execution. Execution is the universal currency of success. In my own life, the shift came when I stopped chasing motivation and started building systems. When I began treating every goal like a production line: input, process, output, my results multiplied. It wasn't magic, it was measurement, and it can work for you too. Extreme execution combines wisdom into a living, breathing system anyone can apply, from the foreman on the shop floor to the entrepreneur scaling a business. Execution is the new leadership. In the 21st century, leadership isn't about titles, it's about traction. Your people don't follow what you say, they follow what you finish. When a manager executes relentlessly, the team feels it. When a salesperson executes follow ups religiously, commissions grow. When an entrepreneur executes marketing, not just ideas, the bank account confirms it. Execution is the true competitive advantage. Most people dream up plans but do nothing. Execution builds trust faster than speeches because your results shout loudest more than what you say with a megaphone. So I just read for you part of the introduction. I did this because I'm thinking some of you, you would need this, you needed to hear this, and it's important as we go forward so that you realize that what you need to create for yourself is a system that forces you to execute even when the feelings and the emotions don't feel like executing. Build a system that helps you to execute, and that's what makes you a winner. That is what makes you successful. So I'll continue with the introduction maybe tomorrow, but I want to make sure that you understand and you can execute with clarity. It's not gonna be easy, that is given. So you be prepared that execution, if it was easy, everyone will be doing it. But the fact that not everyone is doing it, it means it's hard. So be prepared that it's going to be hard. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but put in place systems, the discipline, so that you can execute your goals. That's what makes you the top 5% of the world. See you in the next video tomorrow morning.